Are you sure you can't hear that guitar?
Hang on, let me turn my volume up. Let's see.
It might not be worth it. You stop playing now.
You let me know when the guitar starts playing again, and I'll.
You can check the recording later.
What is he playing? I hope it's something Yuletide appropriate.
It isn't, I don't think. I don't even know what he's playing.
Is it Twinkle Twinkle?
That would be amazing. Twinkle Twinkle on the electric guitar. He's still not playing. No, he's just stopped.
He's just given up now.
Yeah. Now that I've mentioned it, he's just going to prove me a liar, isn't he? The cunt.
Whoa. Some harsh, salty language from Olaf.
Yep, sorry about that. Merry everybody!
You cunts.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend,
I'm sure you remember, but working in retail doesn't give you a very festive view of this time of year.
Yes. Vivid memories. I think I worked through at least 5 Christmases, all in retail.
Did it predispose you towards humanity? Did it make you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside?
Oh, gosh. I just wanted to run around saying, Merry Christmas, movie house!
Are you doing This Is Wonderful Life?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen it. Neither have I. But we all know the tropes. Ergo, we can lampoon it.
we lampoon it as much as we wish.
We cannot nationally lampoon it. However, we can lampoon it.
Okay, well, that's all right then. On the subject of running around yelling Merry Christmas, I was at work the other day, it being, my job.
Yeah.
And we'd closed the shop, and we're in the clean down period of the day, sweeping the floors, tidying up, making sure everything was ready for the next busy Christmas shopping day.
Mm-hmm.
And we had literally just put the mop away, and some scrote of a kid who must have been 8 to 12 years old, little rascal, gets under the barrier, runs up the steps, runs into the shop, shouts, Merry Christmas! And lets off this massive, glitter cannon. And then runs out of the shop. And there's, shiny confetti just goes everywhere, all over every bit. To be honest, I think he thought it was more impressive than it was, because it covers maybe a 1.5 meter radius from our door. It's just this little island of glitter, and it basically just covered the doormat and got nowhere else. And as soon as that happened, he'd run out. Somebody just went, I'll get the broom.
That kid is like, those guys look sad. I'm going to make their day.
This kid who was trying to spread magical Christmas joy to everybody by yelling in empty shops. Do you know what I found out afterwards, actually?
What?
After we closed the shop, we went across the road to the local supermarché, and I noticed that their bottom step and the bottom of their escalators that go into their shop were also covered in glittery confetti. So I think he did it there as well. I like the idea that he was running, he was just going down the high street, walking into any store that still had a door open, yelling Merry Christmas, and going out again. And like the domino effect of annoyance going all the way down the high street.
Johnny, why have you been saving you pocket money all year? Mum, don't ask, but it's going to be great.
You're not going to believe this. Just a security guard stood at doorways going, ooh, that little rascal, shaking their fists.
Covered in glitter. Oh, damn it, I feel so fucking festive.
I'm so fucking festive now. Oh, you little rapscallion.
Oh.
So that happened to me the other day. I say to me. I saw it happen.
I've not really been at work much the past few weeks. However, when I have been in and I've been on the phones, it's been that thing of I need to get surveys as part of my thing, and they need to be good. So every call, anyway. Oh, and have a lovely Christmas as well.
And if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Oh, also, by the way, give me top marks, or I might get like put on a disciplinary.
It's time for that performance review.
Have you ever had any weird or inappropriate Christmas presents that you can recall?
Weird or inappropriate? All right. Christmas is that weird time of year as well where, like, adult toy stuff, not like sex toy shops, but toys for adults become like a thing, and you get these kitschy, plasticky, like, memorabilia, and everybody gets something for Christmas. But I don't think there's anything that's been particularly outstandingly weird.
That's that bit knackered then, isn't it? Because I've not had any either.
Because you haven't had any. Okay, you just thought I might have something funny to tell you. Oh well.
Yeah, I was hoping like, oh, you've been around. You've had a life, maybe.
Are you saying that you haven't?
I've been around, but you are the I don't know. You seem more well travelled, although I feel I may have technically been outside the UK more than you. Just because when I was younger, I used to go abroad at least twice a year, and that went on for about 12 years, if not more. So,
Billy, lots of travel over there.
If it isn't Captain Go Abroad a lot.
If it's not, call me Hefty Bryson on the other side of the line. I don't know. I've been around. Oh well, okay. So one Christmas, it wasn't something that I received, but several years ago when I was less of a lonely, sad individual and I had a partner in my life. I got a couple of Christmas presents together.
Yeah.
And some of them were of a sexual nature. Yeah. Because we had a grown-up sexual relationship, and I'd wrapped a couple of them. I know, right? What a weirdo. I wrapped a couple of them, and there were some small presents, and she was going home to see her family for Christmas. And she asked if she could take like something home because she wanted to be able to open a gift from her boyfriend with her family. And she said, "Well, can I take this one?" And picked up one of the smaller packages. I was like, "You should probably not open that in front of your mom." I haven't met her yet. So, don't open that gift. Take this one instead. She was a little bit worried because it was a small kind of package. She thought it was, the jewellery. And I was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
Sorry, just a love egg.
Just some flavoured lube. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that could have been embarrassing if she'd opened something of that nature with her parents. So, I have no experience of receiving inappropriate Christmas gifts. Giving them, apparently, I do.
Have you ever had any where you've been unable to mask your chagrin at its utter shitness?
No, I'm a professional actor, so I can always cover with aplomb.
Macbeth, Spartacus, Christmas Day.
Yep.
I've nailed them all.
Yep.
My reviews, stellar.
Macbeth, Spartacus, Christmas Day, and customer service face to face.
Yeah.
Mwah. Mwah. I devote this Oscar to my loyal fans. How about yourself? Any particularly shit gifts? See, have you ever been subject to a Secret Santa?
A Secret Santa? Yes. My last Secret Santa, I thankfully... Did I have to open it in front of them? I can't remember. I know for a fact that I didn't even hide it because it was it was my then manager who we all knew was leaving, and he got me technology screen cleaning kit, and it had the little sticker on which indicates it's in the 3 for 2 from Boots, and you meant to spend £10 on these. And I'm just like, yep, yeah,
wow.
You didn't even try, did you? And it's like, man, no, I didn't know what to get you. I'm like, I gave you 3 choices of things to get me.
I gave you some options.
You could literally give me £10. That would have been better than that.
Yeah, that would have been better. Have you ever been subjected to a random Secret Santa where everybody buys a thing and you just pick one from the pile?
Oh, no.
Because that is a minefield fraught with danger.
Oh, yeah, that sounds horrible.
Because then you're pretty much guaranteed to get office supplies. Like something to clean your keyboard with, or
Oh, good. A stapler.
my own personal stapler. Thanks. Do I have to bring my own personal staples, or can I reload it from the company supply?
Oh, let's not go too far beyond the pale now. Come on.
Sorry, Ethel. Ethel is the office manager. She's in charge of all the supplies.
Shot for Ethelred. She is very ready.
She's
indeed.
very ready, yeah. Oh, British history jokes.
Oh. No, you may not take the staples. Please provide your own supply.
Was that a time-accurate accent you were doing as well? For
Indeed.
Ethelred, the unready.
Indeed.
What was Ethelred unready for? Was it to be king?
Let's go with yes.
I'm going to say yes, it was.
Yes. My milieu is modern history. I don't like anything. Well, anything pre-1900 scares and terrifies me, really.
That's fair enough. It's a scary and terrifying time.
Yeah.
A time before electricity.
Anything before women decided to go, I think we should vote. Anything before then is just kind of, I'm not really bothered about that. Yeah, it's fine.
That's the beginning of history, when women stood up for their rights.
Indeed. I'm a feminist historian. So
Okay.
yeah, but I also I think real historians always kind of have a bugbear with ancient history, and if you watch old episodes of like Time Team or anything where people are archaeologists or pseudo-archaeologists are digging up pottery and bones and stuff, and they find one little bit of clay and like, oh, this is from a vase and it dates from exactly this date and it was obviously held in a grand mansion which must have been around here, and you're just saying, bollocks. You found one tiny little bit of pottery and you have built a house. No, you're making stuff up. Stop it. I demand empirical evidence. Now, sir. It's just the struggling historian in me.
That's your own bugbear, is Time Team. They did it wrong!
Yeah. Stop lying to me, Tony Robinson. Stop it!
But they had such cool things, like radar.
I know.
Massive beards. Hang on, now, I know last year we discussed best Christmas movies, and we had that conversation about Die Hard and how it is or isn't a Christmas movie. But I managed to blow a colleague's mind the other day when I introduced him to the theory that Die Hard is Home Alone. They are the same movie. Have you heard this theory?
I believe I have. However, please indulge.
So they are the same thing. You've got one lone man or person on their own in a building, fighting their way through some bad guys, using their wit and ingenuity and skill to improvise traps to help them save the day at Christmas. Plus, they have people walking on glass. And there's that famous bit where Macaulay Culkin goes, "Now I have a machine gun, ho ho ho."
Yeah. There's also the director's cut where he says "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers," and
yeah, before he swings like a paint can into their face.
The line was, "You guys give up? Are you thirsty for more? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers!" And he just runs away.
Yeah, cut in the theatrical release for time, I think.
Yeah.
Not for profanity.
John Hughes was just like, that's a good line. I'll try and fit it in the next film.
There you go. Die Hard is Home Alone, or Home Alone is Die Hard, but for kids.
So is Die Hard 2 Home Alone 2?
No, because Home Alone 2 is not set at an airport.
No, it's set in a new... so is Die Hard 3 Home Alone 2? Because Die Hard 3's in... Isn't that in New York?
That's in New York, yeah.
And Home Alone 2 is also in New York.
Ooh! Is there a timed element to Home Alone 2? I don't remember it very well. Hang on, we were talking about Christmas movies.
I had this... I'm sorry, are we not called the Meanderthals because we wander off topic? I like my TVs to be like my women. I want the blacks to be blackest black. And the whites to be clearest white. Also, I like to put
That's
my
HDR.
I like to put my dick in them.
Into your TV. Wow, that's a weirdly shaped port.
It's just the aerial socket.
Or an oddly shaped... Yeah, there we go. An oddly shaped penis. Movies that are on at Christmas. Die Hard is always on at Christmas. For some reason, I always think E.T. is on at Christmas.
I think you're probably right. Shrek.
Which is an odd one.
Shrek is always on around Christmas.
Yeah, I don't understand that so much. I suppose, fairy tale-ish.
All Dogs Go to Heaven as well. I always remember that being on around Christmas. Where Charlie Sheen, notorious coke fiend, plays Bad Dog Gone Good. I believe also called Charlie.
Well, he's really stretching himself there, Ray.
What else is known around Christmas? The Grinch. Oh, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, isn't it? It's not The Grinch.
Yeah.
That's always on. I remember getting the game of that for PlayStation 1.
Oh my goodness, there's a game? Of course there was a game. Of course there was, sorry.
There was a children's movie. There was a tie-in for it in the PS1 era. I remember I did not ask for it, and I did not really play it for years and years. And then I think it was when I was about 15, I kind of got really into it and tried to complete it. But it was...
I was going to say, are you going to turn around and say that it was an amazing game full of depth and complexity?
No, it was absolute schlock fodder. But I just remember it having an awful camera and terrible jump mechanics. And, but it was probably a C- as a game. Like I found enjoyment in it.
Do you know, I don't think I've seen that film.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Yeah. I don't feel like I need to.
I don't think you need to either. However...
It's similar to the Titanic in that I know how it's going to end. And therefore I don't need to waste X amount of time of my life to see it.
Oh, what kind of thespian art thou?
That was pretty curious of you.
You do not watch it for the outcome. You watch it for the scenery, chewed.
The journey is what matters. How the character changes.
How you are transported into the world.
If you want to talk about being transported into Christmas worlds, then I think Nightmare Before Christmas does a much better job.
Yeah, and it transports you into both Halloween and Christmas.
Indeed.
I can't remember if we have this debate last year. Is Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween or a Christmas film?
I asked this very question at work the other day, and I think we have talked about it. I maintain it is both.
Yeah, I would happily go with both. I feel it is appropriate for both. I may have said something different last year, but that's just what happens, man. People change.
Yeah, glad we cleared that up. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a great film.
Definitely.
And if people complain about watching it at Christmas, I remind them it's got Christmas in the name. So, suck it.
And it's allowed to go on before Christmas, because it's there. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Exactly.
It just can't be shown after. Yeah. It's like after 8s, you can't eat them anytime post 7:59 p.m. It's a rule.
Oh, PM? PM, you
yeah.
reckon? Well, if you want to get around it, just say it means... Wait, hang on. Yeah, it means 8 a.m. Surely you have to eat them after 7:59. Because they are for after 8. Have you been doing it wrong all this time?
It's all gone horribly wrong. My life is a
You've
sham.
been eating your mint chocolate thins at the wrong time of day.
God damn it.
It's just a wafer thin
Yes. Minty fondant within a dark chocolate shell.
Chocolate shell.
Mm-hmm. I actually eat mine between 8 a.m. and 7:59 p.m. So it's...
There you go, yeah, it's between 8.
Mine are more between 8s.
Aren't they all, though, technically?
It's always after 8 somewhere.
Or some when.
Oh.
Ooh. Depending on where you count your 8s from, I guess.
Time zones, yo.
I don't know what that was.
There was Morse code for, I think, the number 3.
It could have been. It could very well have been. Christmas, eh? Hey, you know those cruddy Swedes?
Dem Swedes, what have that goat?
Damn Swedes with that goat. That goat. It was inaugurated. It was opened. I don't know what how you say this, because you're building this 13-meter tall
there. It doesn't move.
straw goat. It doesn't really move. But they had their I wouldn't say opening ceremony.
Yeah.
Maybe on like the 3rd or 4th, I think. So they had a big party with fireworks, which was risky. But the goat has survived. It's still, at time of recording.
Nice.
It's still a thing. I'm so happy. I want the goat to survive.
I think it normally goes up the back end of November, doesn't it? Somewhere between the back end of November, 1st December. So it's doing pretty well.
It's doing pretty good so far. Yeah, nearly at the 2-week mark. I like that it has a Twitter account.
Still standing.
Pretty much, yeah. It's another glorious day. And you're like, What are you going to say when you're destroyed?
Yeah. Come on, fire.
When the inevitable happens, what's your tweet going to be?
Oh, damn it, not again.
Yeah. I keep characterising the goat as a he because he has horns.
Well,
it could be a she-goat, but I think it's a he-goat.
I believe a she-goat...
Keeps...
A she-goat would have horns, but they'd be much more stubbed, as far as I'm aware. They're much... Oh, no, do they... I'm trying...
Yeah, my knowledge of goat anatomy is pretty limited.
No, thinking about it, I don't think they would have them. Female goats would be smooth-headed. So it would... And now, I don't know whether there is the differentiation, because obviously within the sheep family you have ewes and rams.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if there is maybe that same distinction within the goat community.
We should ask them. Any goats out there like to get in touch, please let us know.
I wonder if they have bears and cubs as well. It all just gets terribly confusing.
So yeah, just a slight spark of... No, not a spark of... a slight sign of happiness in the wilderness of Christmas. The Gavler goat is still standing.
Stay strong, Gavler goat. We stand in solidarity with you.
So that's it.
That's Christmas movies.
That's Christmas movies. That's and games. Oh well, all sorts
all
of things.
The Christmas things that you could ever want.
Why would you want more? Who could ask for more for Christmas?
From us to you, have a lovely holiday period, because
enjoy the festivities.
Because I, much like Starbucks, want to keep the Christ out of Christmas. So, happy holidays, motherfuckers.
Trump would hate you for that.
He can. The little orange bitch.
Mind you, he probably hates everybody.
True.
Yeah. Have a good
Merry
one.
Christmas. La 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 la
la la. Bye.
Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
Oh no, it's not a mock-up, it's real. There's actually The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars. I need to see this film, please.
Well, we discovered what you're watching over Christmas.
Yeah. No, he is down as Viking 1.
He plays a Viking! On Mars!
Oh my good, sweet baby Jehoshaphat, I need to find this. What is also very clever in The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars, there is a character apparently called Fawcett, which I'm guessing will be some kind of tap-related character.
Yes, and not a rapist.
Oh.
Or maybe they are. I don't know. I've not seen it.
This is not the political climate to do that kind of joke anymore.
Depends who played Fawcett.
I was just going to say, guess who they chose to play Fawcett, and just think about the name.
Fawcett the tap. Is it Anna? Anna Fawcett? No.
No,
there's an actor called Fawcett though.
Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah Fawcett. That's the
former Charlie's Angel, now dead woman.
Now Dead
professional
Woman and
dead
Tap.
woman. Yes.
It's amazing how many of those there are. So,
Well, this definitely went
what
off
is
topic.
what is particularly Christmassy about the brave little toaster that could, or whatever it's called?
Absolutely nothing. But I just always remember it being on around Christmas on Channel 4. It'd be, you know, when they put one on at like 7:30 in the morning, and you'll wake up at about 8, and so you'll just catch it and you're like, oh.
It's halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.